Right, happy Sunday. Let's tick off another day. We're going to start with our sun salutation A today. So starting at the top of our mat, we've got our hips, not our hips, we have our feet hip width apart. We're going to take a nice deep inhale and take those arms above head. Connect the hands. On our exhale, we're going to bring those hands down past the midline of our body. Back to our side. We're going to find a back bend on an inhale, nice and deep. As we exhale, we fold forward, we hinge at those hips, bringing the chest towards our legs. Fingertips down to the ground, drop the head. Hands to knees, flat back, nice deep inhale. Taking those hands down to our mat, we're going to step back to our high plank. From here, we shift forward on our inhale. We exhale, we lower down, low plank, tuck the elbows, inhale, upward dog or cobra, whatever you're feeling today. Exhale back to your downward dog. And we're going to sit in our downward dog for 3 to 5 rounds of breath. We're going to take our hips from left to right, moving within the pose, being fully aware of how we're breathing. We'll stop, take that tailbone up as high as you can, pull the chest towards the toes, bend those knees one by one, bringing the chest towards it. And we'll go one more. And nice and high with that tailbone, pull the chest towards the toes, looking up between the hands. We're going to slowly walk our feet back up between our hands to knees, flat back, nice deep inhale. Exhale, fold forward, let those fingertips come down to where the body will allow, drop the head. Nice big inhale. We take those arms above head, stretch the self out, and we have our warm up. Tick. Right, let's come to the middle of our mat. We've got our hip flex, extend, rotate, bend. Right, so like we do every Sunday, we're going to fully engage our core. We're going to deeply inhale with our hands on our hips, and we're going to bring that chest towards our mat and find a nice flat back here. We're going to let our arms just hang, aiming to get that back as flat as we can, looking down at our mat. Feeling that incredible stretch in the back of those legs. Let's inhale nice and deeply. And on our exhale, we're going to take our fingertips down to where our body will allow towards the mat, whether that's palms, fingertips, or if you can't quite reach, then just go where your body will allow. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, take the fingertips down as far as you can. If it's just here, that works. You find your body's limits and you work with what you've got. Nice big exhale as you come back up. Let's go one more. Deep inhale. Exhale, take the fingertips, palms, whatever you can, down to the mat. Folding forward to where the body will allow, dropping the head back up on the exhale. Sorry, the inhale. Right, let's just stay here for a few rounds of breath with those arms hanging. Nice deep inhale as we come back up to standing. Reach for the sky, bring them back to the side. Right, we're going to find our back bend now. So we're going to keep our feet nice and grounded. We're going to engage our core, our glutes, and we're going to inhale and sweep up to find our back bend. We're going to take a few rounds of breath in our back bend. And voila, nice deep inhale. And coming back to standing, nice and straight. Right, same deal, stay in your same position. We are going to take our hands to our hips and we're just going to create some nice circles here. Let's go 5 one way, keeping the feet nice and grounded. Simple movements here, and then take it the other way, keeping the toes and the heels, every part of that foot nice and grounded. And then we're going to stop, center ourselves, take a nice deep inhale, arms above head, connect the hands, hug those ears with the arms. We're going to exhale, find a side bend, push the hip out to one side, inhale up. Exhale, side bend, other side. Exhale up. Inhale, Oh, I'm getting confused. Right, nice deep inhale. Exhale, side bend. Inhale up. Exhale, side bend. And inhale up. Voila. My apologies for the confusion. Right, let's take a nice deep inhale. Stretch the self. Exhale, fold forward. We're going to find the floor with our hands. We're going to come back to our bellies on our mat. We've got our scorpion twist now. So we want to straighten up our left arm, bending the right. We're going to look over at our right hand. We will lift up our right leg, point the toes, bend the knee, and ground those toes behind that left leg, twisting our scorpion. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale fully. We're going to go for another round of breath here. I'm going to straighten up that leg, bring her back down to earth. Now we're straightening up the right arm, bending the left, looking over at the left, raising that leg, pointing the toes, bend the knee, and grounding that foot behind the right leg. 2 rounds of breath. And then grounding that foot back down. We'll go 2 on each side with this one. So looking over at the right hand now, left arm is nice and straight. Lift the leg, point the toes, bend the knee, and twist your scorpion. And bring that leg back down, straighten up the body, left side now. We're looking over at that left hand, lift the left leg, point the toes, and find your scorpion. 2 rounds of breath. And beautiful. Let's bring that leg back down, and we're going to find our high plank now. We've got our pigeon switches. I'm going to come back to this angle. No, sorry, we've got our pigeon fold. So we're going to bring our right knee behind the right wrist, drop the back leg, we find our half pigeon. We're going to take our hands nice and wide. We're going to inhale nice and deeply, come up to the fingertips, open chest. We're going to exhale, fold down, let that forehead come down to the mat. Inhale up, we're going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, fold down. Beautiful. Come back up. We're going to find that high plank again. Tuck those back toes, lift the knee, high plank. And we'll find the left side now, the left half pigeon. Drop the back leg, take those hands out nice and wide. Inhale, come up to the fingertips. Exhale, fold down. Inhale up. Exhale, fold down. We got 2, 3, 4, and we got 5. And down. Lovely. Let's come back up to that high plank. And we've got our leg raises now, our knee raises. I've lost my words today. So let's come down onto our knees. Sit on our heels. We're going to connect our knees. Take our hands down next to our knees. And we're going to raise up our knees on an inhale towards the chest and then lift the butt. Exhale, back down. Inhale, bring the chest, knees towards the chest and then lift the butt. Leaning forward, exhale down. Let's go 8 more. Dropping the head. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're going to hold that 8th one. Lift and hold, push away the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, drop down. Sit on the heels. Take a nice deep inhale. Following that breath down the space to the base of the spine. And then exhaling fully. We've got our thread the needle now. So we're going to find our tabletop. So our knees are under our hips. Our shoulders are above our wrists. And we have our tabletop. We're going to inhale nice and deeply and raise up the right hand. Take the gaze with it. Exhale, thread. Let that head in the shoulder take the mat. Inhale up. We'll go for 5. We got 2. We got 3. 4. And one more. 5. Come back to that tabletop. Inhale, raise up the right, lift. Oh my God, my words are failing. Exhale, thread. Inhale up. Exhale, thread. We got 2, 3, 4. And last one. 5. Beautiful. Fabulous. Right, let's do a few cat-cows here. So we're going to bring that belly, that navel, that belly button towards our mat. Take our gaze forward on an inhale. As we exhale, we're going to round that back, drop the head between the arms. Inhale, bring that belly button towards the mat, gaze forward. Exhale, round. I'm going to find our bridge pose now. We're coming onto our back. Feet nice and grounded. Knees are bent. We're finding our bridge. So if we want our fingertips quite close to our heel, and we're going to raise up the hips nice and high. And we're just going to push them towards the sky today, and we're going to hold. We're going to breathe fully, with full intention, full awareness, as we push those hips up even higher. We're just holding today. We're not going to flow. We're just going to hold. Take the hands to the hips. Hold yourself up. Nice and high. Push even further. Really engage those glutes. And we're going to slowly lower down. We're going to straighten up the legs. We're going to find our Savasana, our corpse pose, our final pose. I may have rushed through this one today a little bit fast, but who cares? We still ticked it off. We stay here as long as we need. We take the time to fully reflect on the last 15 minutes of movement. We send out our daily intentions, our daily gratitude. We give ourselves a pat on the back. Namaste, amazing humans. Shall see you tomorrow for Monday. Another day getting ticked off. Have an amazing Sunday.